Good day, everybody. Here we are for another roll reveal. This one's number 739. Actually, I need to change my title first. Did not realize I had this one going in the wrong direction. Let's see, it's a 1954S. Plastic tube roll. There we go. And here is the roll. Good morning, Dirty Water. And everybody ready for this? I know I am. Let me make sure this roll looks okay. Okay, it does. I do believe. The top coin in this is toned, but the rest of them are pretty much red. So it appears as though it could have been a roll ender issue. So I will go ahead with this. Mark Thomas gets coin number 1. Good morning to everybody. Chad Dar, Stan Horn, Southern Coin Hunter. All right, let's flip on the microscope and see where we go from here. This is coin number 1. I actually have a relatively clean looking coin here. It is uncirculated. Got nothing on the obverse, unfortunately, no die variety. Let's see about the reverse. No. Nothing there. It's a nice coin, though. Okay, let's see. Go on to coin number 2. Yeah, my unfortunate situation yesterday evening surrounds my diabetes and the fact that I was just dead tired last night. Couldn't do anything. I fell asleep. Then I went to bed. Nothing more than that. I think I may have an RPM here. I believe it's possible. Well, now that I get close, it doesn't look so much. Oh, it doesn't look promising. Never mind. I thought we had an RPM. Come back out here. All right, here we go. Yeah, diabetes can be a real killjoy for the day, you know. And sometimes it is. Sometimes I've got it well under control and everything's just fine. But yesterday it wasn't. I didn't want to double dose on my insulin, so I didn't do insulin even though I thought I may have forgotten it. And evidently I did. My blood sugar was a little cagey yesterday. Up around 225, 250, and it's not really good. And that, of course, can spin you into a situation where you're not feeling well and overall just tired. And I don't know why, but my lighting seems perfect today. I'm not complaining. Good morning, Eric. Not at all complaining. It's oftentimes it seems to be very difficult to adjust the light properly. And today it seems to be doing really well. So let's see if there's any chance with the rolls we're going to be doing this morning, if we happen to have good lighting throughout. I have 4 scheduled for today. There is I think this is an RPM. It's awful fat looking. That may be just die chips in late die state accounting for that thickness. Yeah, this is just a late, very late die state actually. Probably one of the latest 54S's I've ever seen. That's what that is. It's just a very late die state coin, or obverse anyway. Let's take a look at the reverse. And of course, it's much newer and much cleaner. But yes, that does happen. 41 Philadelphia. Dude, 41 Philly is not common to find a good roll. I can check and I can take a look, but no guarantees. Got nothing on that. Let's check the other side. Nothing there. There are no double die reverses that I know of, known for the 1954 S issue. So we'll check these first 10 coins, like usual, and then I will give up on looking at the reverses. Just stick with the obverses. That is a minor RPM, but I don't know that this is going to be listable. We'll keep it out. I can see a very small split in the lower serif. But again, I'm not sure this one's going to amount to a hill of beans for us, but we'll give it a shot. Nice double die obverse to be found in these. That would be DDO number 1. Pretty substantial one. There's one for Sureg. That's another one of our nearly broken retirable dies there. Okay, we'll pop that one in the holder. We know what's up with this. And I know Stan asked Eric. I don't know why he didn't ask me, but he asked Eric and I responded. Which I sometimes habitually do. Nothing on this one either. Let's see. You guys a little surprised to see me at 10:30 in the morning? I have actually been up since 4:15. I've been working on the idea of getting into these today, so I prepped 7 of them. I have a total of 8 to do. So I'm going to do 4 of them today and 4 of them tomorrow. There's one for Doug. Same issue, unfortunately. Same issue. It's got that very late die state obverse. Let's get on to number 10. JM, good morning to you, sir. And Arizona coins. I've so far found nothing of stretched value in this roll, but it's always got a chance of producing late in the game. This one, it looks a little chubby going side to side. Just a wee bit on the chubby side. But I don't think it's going to amount to a hill of beans. I think this is the same die I was very briefly confused about a little bit earlier. DC. Good day to you. Yeah, 41 plain are not going to be easy to get a hold of, and doing a reveal on them would be rather expensive because they are hard to find. Yeah. That's interesting, but it's not an RPM. That is a die chip on the bottom of the S there. It's pretty cool looking, but it's not a die variety. I posted something in Lincoln Cent Auctions over on Facebook earlier today about an anomaly found commonly on the early zinc cents. And basically what it is, it looks like a ridge running all the way around, like the part of an arc of the obverse design that usually rises up somewhere around the center of the letters of In God We Trust. And it's a little ridge caused by excessive dye wear on those new zinc planchet strikes. There's another one of them. Be nice if this was actually something, dye variety related, but it isn't. Anyhow, the the response it prompted made me want to say something about errors. I posted it as Error University, Copper Coins Error University, basically my little educational spin on the idea of teaching people about numismatic things. And so I called it Error University. Well, I posted that as a part of the Error University, although it wasn't an error coin. And the response I received was something to the effect of, there we go, I knew this was an error. Well, no. Yes, it's an error that something like that happens, but it is not an error coin, because error coins generally bring value with them. And the unfortunate thing is that those are extremely common and warrant no excessive value beyond that which you would normally see on any coin of that issue. It is nothing big, nothing to be wishy-washy about. The thing that the educational part of that is that, man, that's ugly, is that you have to understand that when things are common and you find a lot of them, they're not going to have any value. That's just kind of how that goes. Yeah, I mean, I wish common coins could have more value, but the reason things like that have no extra value is because, well, they are common. It's another one of those. So I can see that there's not necessarily all original roll put togethers here. Some of these coins are slightly different color. Oof. Yeah. There's one for Mickey. Let's see what Mickey gets. Yeah. Nothing on that one. No. But I just kind of wanted to make mention of that. Just because I put Error University on a post doesn't mean that what I'm posting is an error. It's an overall Error University where I'm teaching everybody about the different things that are both common and uncommon. And I do plan on making a number of those, a number being somewhere north of 50 to 75 different slides of that. I got an idea the other day, see if I can execute that idea. But the idea was to take my Did You Know and Error University posts from Facebook and turn them into a page-a-day calendar where you tear off, it's like a post-it, not post-it, but a notepad where you tear off a page each day for the new day. I kind of thought that would be kind of cool if I did one of those as a 2026 calendar. It's another one of those. Man, these things are prolific in here. There's a lot of these very late die state with these little die cracks. They don't amount to much. But I kind of figured a little desk calendar where, you could look at something and learn something each day would kind of be cool for, some people. There's another one of them. We have part of an original roll. The part of the original roll is the part that I don't necessarily want to see, but it is what it is. Joseph, good morning to you, good sir. Oh, man, we're struggling to get anywhere with this. Got the same die again and again and again. I think so, Trip. What does everybody else think about that? The idea of having a 1 page per day calendar, kind of like the old Ziggy calendars you saw back in the 80s. Okay, I just dated myself. Probably half the people Ziggy was. But the copper owl coins, hey there. The idea that you can actually tear off a page and keep it or throw it away, whichever one you want to do. And then you've got a new little something to learn for that following day, every day, throughout the entire year. And then you can always reference it to see what today is. I just thought it was kind of cool. Make so it flips so you can keep them together. Okay, so you want it to be like a book that you flip each day. Then at the end of the year, you keep it as a reference. It may not be a bad idea. I could do that. The Far Side daily calendars. That's kind of what I'm thinking about. And in fact, I could probably find one of those 2-hole punch pronged stands that you can buy and keep, and then we change the calendar out every year. That might actually work. Here's one for Trip. Now, today's reveals the way I'm going to do them. My wife and I are going to be trying to do something this afternoon. I'm going to try to get out of the house for a little while. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to run these one right after the other. So for whatever kind of time each one of them takes, if one takes longer or one takes less time, we're just going to kind of run it as one big show, and I'm going to split it up into 4 pieces because each one of them is its own broadcast so that we can find information later. You can always go back and you can search Coppercoin's YouTube channel, the Coppercoin's YouTube channel for past instances of individual different dates. The way you do it is you go into the channel, then you go to live, and then you click the little search bar and you search by date and mint. So you want to do a 54S search. You just go in there, you type 1954-S, and it will show you all of the previous instances of 1954S roll reveals we've done in the past. I've checked, and the channel goes back at least to number 50. So you have from roughly number 50 up to, we're going to hit 750 next week, so almost 700 different shows. And then there were special shows, and there were holiday shows and other things like that. That would probably bring us over 750 already. And this roll just is not producing well. Not like I would expect. Or hope, anyway. Okay, make so it flips. So a person could lay it flat on their desk, or they could set it up as a flip book like an easel, like a little self-made easel. I'll have to look into seeing what I can find with regard to something like that. And I'm not going to go trying to invent the wheel, but if I find something that already exists that kind of like that, then that would be something I would really consider. Man, spot. This is the exact same die as the previous coin. Got markers that prove that to me. Coin number 36 now. What did I get? 2? Yep, I got 2 in a row for Sissy. Don't usually do that. I try to spread it out a little bit. There's another one of those ones with the dot below the S. Just a little die chip on the bottom corner of the S. I'm wearing Canadian Roll Hunter. Right, that's the idea, to try to get it done before Christmas time. Get it so that I can put it on LincolnCent.com and have people order them. All right. That's another one of our late die state die crack mint marks. Coin number 38 now. Going to go to IT. Same thing. This is a different die, though. This one could actually be an RPM, but it's just too late die state to really make it out. Bunch of die chips, though. Got little chips and cracks all over this one. What I'll do is I'll try to get this finished by October or so that we'll have plenty of time to get the word out about them. Chubby Pop Chaser coming up next here. Oh. Well, there's another one of those with a little spot toning around the date area. A little bit of a woody on this. It's not a bad looking coin overall. It's just well, kind of difficult because it's later die state. It's got a lot of chips and cracks on it. It's not highly representative. To me, it's not highly representative of the date and mint mark issue, because there's another one of them. Same die again. It's not sharp. Not sharp, not pretty. You know? There's one for Stan. Let's see what we get for Stan. Oh, it's a chunk of bud on there. Let's see. I can get my little chunk of crap remover. Patented product. There we go. Got the chunk of crap off of it. We've seen this die plenty of times as well. Also going to be working on trying to make, finish, and publish my book, the 3rd edition of Looking Through Lincoln Cents by the Christmas season. I'm trying to kick it in gear and get it done by summer, but I don't think summer is going to necessarily work. I end up too busy all the time for that. But we're going to make that attempt anyway. I'm going to give it a good old-fashioned Chuck effort and see what we can do. Yep, so this is where you guys is. That be on the Copper Coins channel, as usual. We're going to be here for a couple of hours at least, going through rolls, see what we can find for people. Number 46 now. Going to Shiny Coin Guy. We're going to be less than 30 minutes on this one because we're just not finding anything in it. There's some decent amount of hope that you can find something in 54S, but I tell you what, when they turn out to be dud rolls, they turn out to be dud rolls. It's got a big hit on the lower portion. That's one with the dot below the S. So, once again, what the heck? Oh, that's a peel back. That's an interesting coin right there. No, that's actually struck through scrap. Retained, I think. Maybe. I'm not sure. That definitely happened at the mint, though. Everything's perfectly formed around it. That's neat. I like that. That's kind of pretty. Dan gets a nice one. And Dan's not even here to see it. Coin number 48 now. Yeah, the third edition is going to be basically a completely different book. I plan on expanding its size and expanding the overall content of information within. It's going to have more about die varieties. It'll have a section about some of the era coins, and it will definitely include a more or less current price guide. That's an RPM. I knew that I've been seeing an RPM in this, and I think this is only the second one that I've seen here, but of course we'll check it again and again and again until we are sure that we have pulled them all out of the roll. But that one is an RPM, and that is for Taco John. It just happens to be that Taco John got the last one I found. I only found 2 RPMs in this roll so far that I can tell you about, and both of them go to Taco John. There's another RPM. Okay. So there are at least 3 coins in the roll that are repunched mint marks and have some value. Alex gets this one. And that puts me to an end with this particular roll. But we do have another coming up here shortly. And if you guys want to see that, all you have to do is go out in the lobby, find it, go in there and take a seat and wait. I'll be there in just a few minutes. Wrap this up, get it off the table, and move on. I appreciate it, folks. Thanks a lot, and we will be back in just a moment.